Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where we are currently strongly considering expansion, perhaps into the Sequanian Revolt. Yeah, these barbarians are being jerks. There's not a lot to do about this, honestly. We could send this force after them, I suppose. Yeah, we could. There isn't any, like, suppress barbarians option there, so that's fine. I think... we'll head up that way. I doubt we'll get there in time, but we'll see. So, technologically, we're doing okay. We're about to get a martial advance here. That's wonderful. Of course, we are working our way through here. We are nearly done with this. And there's a martial advance there. Beautiful. So, engineer maintenance cost will probably offset some of that maintenance increase, so we'll go ahead and grab that. Balliste will definitely take, and Mangonel as well, and then we'll just work our way down this way. That'll take a while, though. Now, those barbs are probably gone now, aren't they? Yes. Okay, so we're just going to turn around. That's completely and totally fine. And we're saving up a little bit of political influence to maybe get a CB on the Sequanian Revolt here. Yeah, that's the overall plan at this time. Are these guys allied with anybody? Okay, good to know. So that's these up here. We shouldn't go after that then until after we attack Teutonia. And the Sequanian Revolt is still spreading over here. I'm wondering if maybe we shouldn't just straight up attack Teutonia right now. It might not be the worst idea. We did just lose another governor. Okay. And actually, no, that's not a governor. That's a martial researcher. We'll put in this guy as the best we've got. He's a 90% skill. Okay, sounds good. We're going to get our next martial advance in about, well, 13 years. It's pretty lengthy, but we're 76 years ahead of time. Like, yeah, we're going to get soft capped here eventually. And that's fine. Let's check in on our foundries here. 0.93, that's a good one. We'll build that one. And now we've got a civil war brewing. Okay, so who's angry? Zarmir or Aduni? This guy here. What a jerk. We're just going to bribe him, and he'll be fine. Cool. So we also are interested in not necessarily building libraries, although some of those are pretty decent. We are interested in building some mills so that hopefully we start having some tax offices be a little bit more efficient. That would be nice, but for right now, there's not a huge amount of that we can do. So we'll just get a little bit done there, and we can colonize, which is always good. So we'll get a colony created there, which actually allows us to attack Dahai. These are a major power, but they're substantially weaker than us. Of course, we're a great power at this point. So we are on another level. Attacking Dahai might not be the worst concept. How much do we think we can get away with taking, AE-wise? Well, we want to keep our AE below 50 for sure. So... I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to go for Dahai. Let's go ahead and start working on fabricating a claim on them. Beautiful. Now there are barbs over here again. We should definitely start moving some of our troops over this way anyway. So we're going to head on over. Maybe we catch them. And we're going to move these guys as well. They're going to need to be like up over here. And then these guys, they're going to have to start heading up over here as well. For now, we'll put them here. Okay, so we'll get in motion. Do we need more than our professional troops to take them on? For now, I'm going to say probably not. But we'll see. So that's 9.2%. Okay. So we're making our way over. What's Rome up to? They've got a civil war brewing. Okay. So that's going to hopefully keep them occupied for a bit. That would be nice. I think that we're going to, at this point, I want to check in. Yeah, nothing to be done there. I think at this point we're going to drop our taxes back down. I think this is acceptable. These guys want to move in here. Catch this barb force if we can. Yeah, we're going to catch the barb force here, so that's good. We can colonize here, and so we shall. Beautiful. Those barbs are dealt with, and these guys are going to park up over here for the moment. Now, that will give attrition, so that's to be noted. This lake we don't really have any naval presence in, and that's okay. Does not have a location for a port. Can we even get a naval presence over here? I'm not even sure if you can put Navy in here. No, I don't think so. Well, we can colonize up over here. That's fine. We will go ahead and do so. Now, this became a capital. I don't know if it'll stay that way, but I guess we can find out. We're 46% done with our claim. So that's beautiful. Now, some of these libraries are pretty good. And as long as it's over 0.25, I think we're going to put it in. Sounds good. We're up to 160% here. Our maximum can't go higher than 175. Keep that in mind. We can always get additional increases to that. And what is this? Tigran fell ill. Okay. We can always get additional increases to that. And the way that we would go about doing that would be in like embracing philosophy is actually that's local research points as well. Or actually just the one local research points county. Right. So this isn't that great, but that's one way we can do it. Another way would be to go to... Where was that? This one. Scribe. That's something we can do as well. And we may want to take that, actually. With our next advancement. That would be an oratory advancement finishing up next year in November. So a little over a year away. We can think about that. I'm strongly considering it because we are brushing up close to our maximum research efficiency. So I would like to increase our research efficiency further. Our tech is really strong. There's no doubt about that. Like, incredibly strong. Rome is on Miltech 16 compared to our Miltech 20. Like, that's a big deal. So that's wonderful. And of course, that does mean that we're also chipping our way through these trees. Eventually, we'll get a lot more. But for now, I think our next goal is going to be to grab Scribe here. And then after that, we continue working on finishing out this tree. We're no longer importing vegetables. Okay, cool. More migrations going on over here. We're okay with this. There are two separate Sequanian revolts now. That's a little awkward. We need to gain popularity, and losing corrupt isn't a bad thing either. That's fine. Okay, so we're going to move up over this way. And be in position for this attack, because we're definitely going to need it. The Magadan Civil War has ended. Cool. This is now the Magadan Empire. And we now have a CB on Dahai. We're going to wait until our troops are in position, which will take a little bit. Not a huge amount of time. And we're going to take whatever we can from Dahai that keeps us below 50 aggressive expansion, is I think what we're going to do. So that'll be fine. For now, these guys can move, like, over here. We don't need them here. And we're basically in position for this war. So let's go ahead and declare this. Take Darn. Do it. Okay. So now we will find out if we need more than what we've got. We're going to walk down to here. We're going to walk down to here. And we're going to have these guys kind of held in reserve. They're going to want to come down over here and start sieging. But we're going to want to make sure... Okay. Capital is there. Sounds good. We're going to want to make sure that they are near our other troops. So that'll be fine. We're going to head on in. We shouldn't tolerate public infidelity, it's true. So we're going to have a new steward. The Seleucid Civil War has ended. Okay, I didn't even know there was one. But we're going to put this guy in as our new steward. Beautiful. So in we go. We should be able to crush them fairly easily. In theory. If we need to raise additional troops, we can, but I would really prefer not to. And this is not a relevant siege, but it's fine. So these guys are going to start... They're going to move down to, like, Krachina. Actually, they're going to move down to Tharissa. These guys are going to move to Krachina. That'll be slightly faster for us. We want to stick together for the moment because we don't really know what we're up against. And there's a sandstorm over here anyway. So we probably don't want to walk through that at the moment. But you know what? We're going to do it anyway. So we're going to head on down to Tubek. And these guys are going to head down to Yatsha, the capital. That's a 68k stack. Okay. So, with that knowledge, what do they got? Their troops aren't very good. What's their morale? 4.53. So that's higher than ours, but of course the reason for that is because we're on low army maintenance. So we're going to jump up. Our max is now 4.79. We're going to group together these two armies. And our morale jumped up. It's going to jump up at the next month tick to max. So that'll be fine. These guys are going to move in over here. There's another 19k behind them. So the question becomes, what does the game think about this? We have no commander. Yeah, that's something that we should probably fix. That's definitely a thing that we should do. So we're going to put in a commander. This is only a skill 8 commander. Okay. So this is going to be this guy, and this is going to be this guy. Both of those are skill 8 commanders. So our army has better quality than theirs. Their army has higher morale than ours. This would happen after the tick, though, so ours would have higher morale than theirs after the tick. Apparently, they have a stronger army. For the time being, I kind of want to just walk away and see what they do. Like, they're walking up to here right now. Fascinating. I'm going to allow this. Oratory advances have advanced, so we are going to grab Ballisti. There we go. Now, we're walking in over here. These guys are locked in. They look like they're spreading out a bit right now. We're going to allow them to lock in up here, which they have done. Okay, we don't actually catch these guys, it seems. When do we arrive there? 12 December. They leave on 22 December. So yeah, we catch them. Beautiful. So we catch this... Hello, pause menu. We catch this force. And some of them may turn around here. Yeah, they're trying to turn around. But that was a scorching victory. Beautiful. So we defeat that force. These guys are walking in this direction. We've managed to cut their army virtually in half. They're locked in. We're going to come in over here and fight this force. And yeah, they're going to take back some territory over here. This is fine. We're completely and totally okay with that. They are splitting up, and at this time, we can come in over here and fight this force. Like, this is pretty free right now. They've definitely raised up all of their levy troops. There's no doubt about that. Now, they're going to bring in reinforcements here, for sure. And we may end up having to retreat here. We'll see. We do not. Okay. That is beautiful. So they have more troops coming in. We can call down an Omen, and that is going to be Zoroaster, of course. 5.47 morale here. That's a lot of morale. Okay, why is their morale so high? This is us, of course. Our discipline is way higher than theirs. This battle is closer than I expected, but we're still going to win it. Now, they're just trickling their armies in at this point. We're actually going to have to retreat here, I think. Yeah, we retreat here. That's fine. We're going to retreat back to here. That is completely and totally okay. We're going to go ahead and raise up a levy force here, I think, to bolster our numbers a little bit. Well, do we need it? Yeah, a little bit, I think. We're going to raise this levy force here in Cappadocia Pontica, and we're going to bring that levy up. They'll arrive here eventually. Now, we're going to retreat here. We are pushed back for the moment. That's okay. We won a lot of battles there. And we did a lot of damage to them. Our religious advances have advanced. And of course, we wanted to grab the Scribe. We're going to go ahead and do that. There we go. And we're going to grab Mangonels eventually. Cool. So we might put these guys back onto army reorg once they get pushed back here. All three of these armies are retreating to the same location, so that's perfect. We're probably going to group them up. Now, they're going to cap this all back. That's fine. We're completely okay about that. That's not relevant. The question is, where do they go from here? So, we are not taking attrition during this. They will be. We are starting to reinforce. And that's good. 4,000 will reach the army this month. We're going to put all three of these armies as soon as they arrive here. We're going to group them together and put them onto unit reorg. Excellent. Now, we definitely took a lot of losses, but so did they. They took more losses than we did, in fact. We have this levy on the way up, and these guys on unit reorg are going to move back up. So, they're going to reinforce much faster. They're up to 20k now. And this is fine. They are now up to 25, 26. We're going to grab... Actually, we can't grab Mangonels yet because we have to start going down this way. So that's fine. We will start doing that. Perfect. Now, ticking war score is currently against us. That's okay. The Roman Civil War has ended. And we're going to head in over here. With this extra 15k, we should be fine. Okay, so we see their force here. We're no longer on unit reorg. We would win this. In fact, they don't want to fight this at all, it seems. Well, now they might. 168 gold, huh? For some political influence? I guess we can take that. We do need a new chancellor, and we'll put in this guy. And we also need to deal with Zarmar or Aduni, this guy. So we'll bribe him off. There we go. And we're locked into this at this point. This is okay. It's unclear which side will win, but we have reinforcements fairly close. And I think we will win this. Yeah, we're definitely winning. Now, they also have reinforcements on the way. But this is only a 1k stack. That's not very relevant. And we definitely beat them. Perfect. Now, they have an additional unit coming in, but we're going to come attack them. And that's a stack wipe. These guys are going to come down. Excellent. Will this be a stack wipe? Probably not, but that will definitely hurt them dramatically. These guys are locked into here. We're going to come fight them. Cool. So this appears to be completely fine. We are winning across the board right now. And this force is going to come in and reinforce over here because these guys are on the way. Yeah. We are absolutely crushing them right now. Perfect. Now, they probably have some manpower banked, but so do we. We are going to have... Let's see, this is our levy force. The levy force is going to go here. Our professional force is going to come down to Tharissa. Now, we do definitely want to do some reinforcement over here. We want to just get ticking war score on our side for the time being. So that's a siege completed by the levy force. I'm going to have the levy force walk down this way. And we are going to look to eliminate this force over here. That said, we're just going to chill for the moment. And actually, we're going to come reinforce our professional unit over here. Cool. They're just continuing to pile forces in. They have numbers on us because we haven't bothered to raise a lot of our troops. But what they don't have on us is discipline, morale, and quality. That's what we have on them. So that's perfect. We are going to need to reinforce these armies. There's no doubt about it. We've taken heavy losses, but they've taken heavier losses. Every single battle that we've fought, they've lost more than we have. So we're going to sit here and reinforce after we cap this. We've knocked their armies out of here for the moment. And what is the supply limit here? 31 currently. Okay. This should not be under siege. Yeah, that's fine. Can we go on to unit reorg? Not currently, but that's okay. We'll just sit here for the moment. Okay. In fact, we should sit, like, down over this way. That's where we should sit. So we're going to reinforce somewhat. 2,816 men are reaching the armies each month right now. So that's a little bit on the low side, for sure. But I think they're out of manpower. I don't believe we can see, but I'm pretty sure they're out of manpower. There's no way they can sustain these losses, and we can. There's absolutely no way they can sustain this. So this force, I would like to head to Tubek, but we're going to wait until this battle is done, for sure. The battle's taking a little longer than I would have expected. And this force is on their way in. They're going to lock into this. This is foolish of them. I don't know why they're doing this, but we're going to reinforce with our professional force. They're just going to get completely crushed here. And these guys are locked in too. They're going to trickle in. This is very strange. I don't know why they're choosing to do this, rather than just grouping up their forces. This is very strange indeed. We can colonize up over here, and so we shall. Excellent. We are at 53% war score here. This battle has definitely dragged on because they keep trickling in reinforcements, but we have slain so many of their troops here. So many. It's absolute insanity how many we've killed. So they are going to be out of here very soon. They're heavy cav. Oh, they're reinforcing again. Sure. Okay. A fulminous victory. Beautiful. We killed 14,000 of their troops in that one battle. And they have more trickling in. We're going to allow this. This is not going to go well for them, though. They honestly, they can't sustain this. They do have a force up over here. And that's okay. We haven't wiped this unit out yet. Those battles are taking a while. Our levy is going to head up over here, and we're going to take our professional force. Actually, we're going to leave our professional force, like, back over here to reinforce. I'm not going to push forward further right now. Out of curiosity, how much can we actually take for AE-wise? More than this, by a pretty wide margin. Okay, good to know. For the time being, we're going to back off, deal with this force, and we're going to make them come to us. We want to reinforce for a bit. We will push further, but right now is not the time. They're going to be trickling around this way, and we want to deal with that. So this army is heading here. This levy is heading here. That's fine. This is completely okay. It is, however, time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to continue this war. And we should have no real problem dealing with it, ultimately. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And I will see you all next time. Ah, we missed these guys. Get in there. There we go. Perfect. Exciting stuff.